Death blows a save and shows me their character. That's a roar. Lucy's dressed in cargo pants and a bikini top with a huge rifle on her back. She looks absolutely ridiculous, but the over-the-top aesthetic of the game is kind of the selling point. Check this out, they say, equipping a huge rocket launcher. They fire it at a gas station, then walk toward the camera in slow motion for dramatic effect. The explosions in this game are so realistic. Actually, I've never seen an explosion in real life, so maybe they're not. They look more real than the others from the previous game anyway. I comment on how cool it was while Death cackles away, stealing a fast-looking car and evading Hell's police force. They're having a great time. Wait, how long do I have to watch them play this? The clock is ticking on this hourglass situation. Hey, Death, can you pause? Why? Because, well, I was wondering when you're going to give out more trials. Death hits pause on the controller and turns to me. Why? I mean, I haven't gotten one yet, and you haven't given me my hourglass either. That's because you don't have one. I don't? I'll give you a trial later. Now, do you want to watch me play GTA or not? Is it okay if I don't? Do whatever you want. They unpause their game. I'll take that as my cue to leave. I had to stay a little while longer at least. I make my way back to the elevator, feeling a bit drained. I figure it's best for me to just go back to my room I woke up in this morning. If it was even morning. I press the button and the doors close. I find Scarlet leaning against the wall in the hallway where we first met. Maybe she's come up here to think? It is nice and quiet. She notices me right away, thanks to the wheels of my IV stand rolling across the tile floor. Once we make eye contact, I give a little wave and a smile, trying to act friendly. Oh, Ashley. Hey, so we're not dead after all, huh? She was the one to tell me I was dead in the first place, but Death made it sound like she knew otherwise. It's been bothering me, honestly. So they say. After a moment of silence, I realize I'm going to have to be the one to force this conversation. You, knew that it was a social death, didn't you? I don't believe I know anything about this place. Drone carries a mix of annoyance and exhaustion. You can't trust anything Death says. All they want is to keep us all under their thumb. This hourglass thing might be part of that. You think so? Maybe. She holds up her hourglass, turning it sideways. There's no way to confirm that this has anything to do with whatever life I have left. In fact, I'm certain that in my case, it doesn't. How can you be sure? I know that I'm dead, Ashley. Her tone is cold and intense, a little frightening even. But that doesn't make it okay to lie to me. My voice wavers. I'm horrible at confrontation, but she backs down anyway. If you would just explain it differently like how Death did, a social death is a lot easier for me to accept than my actual literal death, you know. But what if that's a lie? What if that's a lie? What then, Ashley? We don't know what. We don't know. We don't know that it is. I mean, how do you know you're really dead? Because I was murdered. I mean, yeah, that would solve it. That would definitely make you know. For sure. Scarlet slips the hourglass into her pockets and enters the room beside us. If that's the case, she had every reason to believe Death was lying. She just didn't want to get my hopes up. I follow her inside to apologize. Scarlet stands at the other side of the room, gazing out the window into the endless void. Scarlet? I'm sorry you were right about Celadon's trial, too. I should have just trusted you. I think I'm a cold-hearted bitch. What? That's not true. You can be a little mean, but a bitch? I wouldn't think that at all. I get it all the time. I'm sure people would admire my personality more if I were a man. You're not a bitch, Scarlet. Anyone who calls you that just sucks. You're a good girl, Ashley. She sighs, letting go of the tension from before. I'm sorry for making you feel like I lied to you. Let's share information properly this time. Yeah, whatever helps us get out of here. Scarlet starts by showing me her hourglass. It's nearly full at the top, meaning she has plenty of time to revive, according to Death anyway. I wasn't given an hourglass. There's no telling how much time I have. But if Scarlett's still doing just fine after 3 months, maybe I don't need to worry about it so soon? Knowing the deadline might only make me panic in the end, so we decide to forget about it for now. Scarlett folds her arms and leans back against the window. The other thing I should tell you is, this isn't a hospital. Oh yeah, Celadon mentioned that before, how it looks different to everyone. So then, what is this place to you, Scarlett? To me, it's an office building. The one I used to work at. Scarlett goes into another one of her speeches, although this one feels far less rehearsed. Before she was killed, she was forced to quit her job. She doesn't say what that job was exactly, but there was some kind of scandal caused by her boss, and she was unknowingly complicit in it. All she did was shred some papers like she was told. That got her stalked by journalists, and there was all this public outrage. I'm almost surprised I hadn't heard of whatever this case was. But it's not like I watched the news. Fair. Scarlett delivers her story coldly, without a hint of emotion attached. She sounds tired of it all. I don't want to push her with more questions, but I don't get this at all. So then if your boss was the bad guy here, why were they coming after you instead? God knows, Ashley, if I call it misogyny, they'll accuse me of dodging culpability. None of my friends wanted anything to do with me. They didn't want the trouble. Some of them even believed those articles. I was getting harassed on the street. I could barely leave my apartment. A social death, meaning all of her relationships were destroyed. What about your family? My mother passed away when I was young, and I haven't spoken to my father since I was a teenager. We never got along. I may as well not have a family. Maybe it's better that way. They would have become targets because of me. Because of you? Weren't you only in that situation because of your boss? It's unfair, isn't it? I ignored the rumors about him. We even used to get along. But it turns out he's just another shitty, abusive white man in a long line of shitty, abusive white men. Dating him is easy. It's boring. Me, on the other hand, I'm a traitor to my entire gender. I'm despicable. A traitor, but what? This all sounds so extreme. It's because I'm the one who destroyed the evidence. Doesn't matter that I didn't know what was on those papers. Everyone believes that I must have known. If I just taken the time to look through them, if I hadn't been so buried in my work, I could have realized what they were. Fucking bastard. I'm just the last in the line of women whose lives he ruined. Scarlett sighs again, much heavier this time. It's still so painful to think about. You'd think after a few months away from it all, I could laugh about it. How could anyone laugh about any of that? It led to you getting killed, didn't it? Something like that. Huh? Her murder must have been related to this, right? I thought that's why she was telling me. Anyway, I'd rather not dwell on it. When I revive, I'll be starting completely over. Starting over, like a whole new life? That's the plan. There's no salvaging my old life. I'm dead. But that doesn't have to mean the end of Scarlett. Or maybe I can change my name to Rogue or something. That'd probably actually be Rouge, wouldn't it? You should keep Scarlett. Abandoning your name, that's too sad. You should keep it. I'd like to, but I don't think that's possible. I'd rather not let my old life haunt me. But I like the name Scarlett. All that aside, let's stay focused on where we are now. Right, finding a way to revive. Well, listen, Scarlett. Celadon and I are going to help each other. Maybe if we work together, we can beat death. Celadon, huh? You think that earnestly doing these trials is going to get you anywhere? I mean, I know it hasn't worked for him so far, but he hasn't had any help until now. You know, if we're really here because our social lives were over, don't you think making friends is the way out? No, I don't think so. Huh? Life isn't sunshine and rainbows, Ashley. The power of friendship won't save the day here. But it might. We'd be stronger as a team, and maybe we could... Did you forget I was murdered? You really think teamwork can bring back the dead? She makes it sound so childish. Am I wrong to think we can save each other? No, there has to be some secret to this afterlife that only death has access to. The source of their powers. Oh, she's... It wouldn't hurt to try, especially if that whole it being a social life thing is like a social death thing being true. Making friends would be a way how to like have that not be the case. Well, social life wouldn't be dead. If you want to cash your bet with Celadon, go right ahead. I'm not wasting my time on any more trials. Scarlet. Leaves the room and I'm left standing alone and dejected. When I get back to the lobby, Celadon is sitting right where I left him. Oh, hey, Ash. Did you have fun exploring the place? Yeah, sorta. I talked to the others. Ah, how'd that go? Scarlet doesn't want to help us, and Death was only interested in playing video games. I like Death. There's games here. They didn't let me play. If they did, it'd probably be for a trial anyway. That's too bad about Scarlet, though. We all have the same goal. We should just work together. She said the power of friendship won't save the day. She's not going to do any trials. What does she have against the power of friendship? It's helping me stay hopeful, at least. Yeah, me too. Silence hangs between us for a moment. Celadon looks to the ceiling and sighs. Can I be honest with you, Ash? Sure. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off staying here. What do you mean? I woke up tomorrow and had to go back to my normal life. Back to my messy apartment, frozen meals, paying bills, selling products. Back to credit card debt. Oh God. It's been such a relief not having to worry about my financial situation. But you're doing the trial so you can revive, right? That's the goal? It is. Even though my life was a mess, I just can't abandon it, right? What would I do if I actually stayed here? He's really been here for years. That messy life he's talking about must feel so far away. Mine still feels like I only just lost it. Is there anything you miss from the real world? I miss showering. Showering? I haven't found any bathrooms at all in this place. Isn't that weird? Not that we need them. Oh, you're right. There aren't even any sinks, are there? My hair never gets greasy, and I haven't felt sweaty even with all the running around I've done. But technically, I haven't showered in years. I don't stink, do I? You smell? No, you don't smell like anything. Good. But I still feel like I want to shower again. I miss that refreshing feel of being all warm and clean. I can't relate. I've always hated showering. What, really? How come? It just sucks. Having to get used to the changing temperatures is so uncomfortable. I can't stand up for that long. Well, normally, I mean. I don't get tired here. Huh. I guess being here has its benefits. That's interesting. TV screen above us suddenly flashes a bright, staticky white. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Calling all losers. I thought of some trials for y'all. Come downstairs to get started. The screens switch off in unison as abruptly as they turned on. Celadon and I exchange looks. Are you ready? No, but we should probably go anyway. When Celadon and I reach the morgue, Scarlet and Death are already there waiting for us. I wave to Scarlet, but she turns away. I guess she's mad at me for sticking with Celadon. Now that we've assembled, Death taps their scythe on the floor and makes their announcement. Scarlet, it's time for your next trial. Pass. She said it so quickly, Death barely even had time to finish their sentence. Ashton? They turn to me. I can feel myself starting to sweat. I made you something special. It's a video game. A game? Like GTA or something? Nah, I can't 3D model for shit. I made you a card game. They pull out a small handheld and offer it to me. It's a retro model, similar to the one I got in elementary school. This is a Pain Boy. The card's already in there, so turn it on and try it out. If you can beat my game, you'll get to revive. I have a feeling Death designed something extremely difficult, maybe even impossible. Should I? Ooh. Playing a game, a video game, made by Death. But I am shit at card games. Fuck it. Play Death's game. I click the on switch. Can't hurt to try. How to play. 1 Joker face up. Pick up cards from 2 to A. Collect the suits in this order. So spade, heart, I forgot what the little leaf thing is, and diamond. You choose the wrong card, you lose. Just play already. This is this order. Okay. Spade, heart, clover, diamond. No! Okay, it's the same no matter what. Gotcha. So we need to... Oh, God, this is going to take forever. Okay, I know where that is now. That's there. I should be writing this down. Fuck it, give up. We can't do this. I'd have to cheat, and I refuse to cheat. I shut the game off in defeat. I give up. I don't have the patience for this. Death Snickers taking back their pain, boy. This was a waste of time after all. It's time for your next trial, Donnie. He stiffened in preparation. I couldn't help but feel nervous for him, too. I pat his arm to offer some reassurance. You can do it, buddy. Thanks, Ash. Okay, Death. What do you need me to do this time? Not much. Death ascends high over our heads, just like they did before. They open a different drawer this time. When they pull out the table, it appears to be empty. This game is simple. They descend back down towards us with a hint of darkness in their voice. It's called Say When. Before I know it, my feet leave the ground. I barely have time to register what's going on before my body hits cold metal. My IV bag hits my chest and I scramble to catch it. When did it get taken off its hook? Where am... Slam. Darkness. The blinding white I had only just gotten used to was replaced with an oppressive black that can turn my confusion into abject fear. I'm stunned, terrified to move an inch. All I can do is breathe while mind searches for an explanation. Ash! Seldon's voice gets through to me. It's coming from somewhere below me, muffled slightly. What the fuck are you doing? Let her out! I'm inside of something. I tentatively reach one hand out into the darkness in front of my face. It's flat, smooth, and cold. We're in a grave, aren't we? Metal, like the surface I was thrown onto. I reach the same hand to the side, more panicked this time. Clang. My worst fears are realized. I've been shoved inside one of the drawers in the wall. The drawer meant for dead bodies. Okay, that's... That's legitimately next level fucked. Like, not even gonna lie, that's next level fucked right there. I don't want to be in here. Please, someone. My words come out as a whimper. I'm not sure anyone can even hear them. It's up to you to save her, Donnie. I'll let her out if you ask. Death's voice is taunting like a playground bully, the sound of someone who isn't really going to do what they're offering. But for you're too soon and you lose a trial. Saladin, I call out in panic desperation. He has to let me out. He has to. Let her out. Relief washes over me. He really did it. He gave up on his trial for me. I don't have to stay locked up in here like a corpse. Death opens the locker and light returns to my world. This bright light that I hated, I get to come back to it now. I get to see my friends' faces again. My friends, well, Celadon's definitely a friend. Scarlet isn't happy with me, but she might come around. As for Death, they're at least helping me down from here? I hang my IV bag back on its hook. It's half empty now. Celadon rushes over to me once I've gathered myself. Are you okay? Yeah, that was scary. Thanks for calling it off. Well, you know what they say, live to fight again another day. Yeah, you'll win the next one. And that's over at Death and Scarlet. This is why I don't bother with these things. I'm glad Celadon had the good sense to let you out, Ashley. I'd have kicked his ass if he didn't. I let a small laugh. I could see that happening. I can feel Death staring me down through their mask. This probably isn't the outcome they were expecting. Okay, losers. Clearly my trials this time weren't up to snuff. I've already thought of something better for you, Donnie. You can relax while I prepare it. It's going to be hard to relax, but okay. Let's go to my room. I offered without a second thought. I figured it'd be a nice place to just chill, far away from this awful morgue at least. You have a room, Ash? It's where I woke up, so that's how I think of it. You're welcome to come too, Scarlet. We can, like, strategize or something. No, thank you. I'll keep investigating on my own. Scarlet turned to leave, this time giving a smile and a wave before exiting the room. At least she doesn't seem to be mad at me or anything. That's good. Do we still have to strategize? Nah, let's relax. Who knows what Death's going to throw at us next? Yeah, I try not to guess ahead of time. It just makes me more anxious. We smile and laugh with each other as we head to the elevator. It feels so nice to make a real friend.